Hey guys, in this video, I will show you how to use AWS Single Sign-On, which is also called AWS SSO for short. So first, make sure you have an AWS account and log in. And in the service search box, you search the SSO, and you will see that the first item is what we are looking for. And click it, you will jump into this panel. This is the single sign-on service panel. So after we log in the single sign-on panel, the first thing we need to do is to add the SSO users. Here we click the managing your directory. The directory is where to hold your SSO users. So let's click it. Generally speaking, we have two options. Whether we use the built-in service supported by the AWS SSO itself, or we can use the Microsoft AD. So here we're gonna use the SSO directory. As you can see here, we already have two users, which is Andrew and Martin. So add a new user is really simple. We can just click the add user button and fill in the blank space, and you will receive an email sent by the SSO service, and you just click the link and active your users. And if everything goes fine, you will see the users here. And this is the username you just type in, and this is the email address you just type in. So you can see the status is enabled, which means that this user can work properly. Besides users, we can also add new groups. Here you can see we have 3 groups which I created before, and we can also click this button, create group, and you choose the name, for example, demo group. Okay. The description area, you can leave it blank. Let's click create. So you can see that we can have a demo group. We can add user into this group. For example, for the demo group, we can click the add users, and we can choose Andrew and Martin into add these 2 users into this group. You will see that under this group we have 2 users. So that's how we use SSO to add users and groups. So the next thing is we need to configure the AWS account. The SSO service will read the account information from the AWS organization. So as you can see here, this structure and this account are already defined in the AWS organization. So let's check it out. This is the AWS organization service. As you can see here, we have 2 accounts, which is the Kobe and the AD. And I'm not gonna show you how to add a new account because it's really simple. We can, for example, if we click the add account button, we can either invite account or create account. Invite account, which means that we invite an existing AWS account. So the account can either be yours or your friends or your colleague or whatever. If you want to create a new account, we can click this button and fill in the message and just click create. Also, you will receive an email sent by the AWS organization service. You just click it and activate. So your account will be available in the AWS organization service. So if we change the panel into the organization accounts, you will see that there is a tree structure. So the PROD, which means production environment, are created by myself. Also, the DEV is created by myself. So if you want to add a new organization unit, which is called OU for short, you can just click this button and type the OU name. I'm not gonna show you how to create an OU because it's really simple. So for now, we have two OU, which is the PROD OU and the DEV OU. And each OU has its own users. For example, if we, if we click the PROD OU, you will see that there is a account, AWS account, which is AD. So the AWS organizations is the place where you can hold all your AWS account, and this information are very important for the AWS SSO service because all the accounts information will provide to the AWS SSO, which means that this information are read from the AWS organization. So as you can see, in the AWS organization, we have AD and Kobe. Once again, this information are read from the AWS organization service. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna assign the AWS account to our SSO user. For example, I can choose the AD and click the Assign Users button. And let's wait a second. You can see we have two choices. We can either assign the AD account into to the Andrew or to Martin. Let's say I want to assign the account to Andrew. And next thing, we just give it a permission site. And also we can, if we don't want to assign to user, we can assign the AWS account to group. For example, if we assign the account to the admin group, which means all the users, all the SSO user and the admin group will have the same authority. So let's say we want to assign the account to Andrew, and next we need to create the permission site. Here you can see the permission sites I just created before, and also you can create a new permission site. So create a new permission site is really simple. We can either choose the existing policy, or we can custom permission policy. So I'm gonna choose one of the permission site I created before. So let's say we choose this one. This one means that this AWS account will have EC2 and S3 read-only access. So next, let's click finish. Okay, if everything is fine, the complete message will display here. So let's create proceed to AWS account. Okay, since we have already create AWS users and import AWS account, and next we can log in using the SSO user, and we have the permission site associated with AD, which is the AWS account. And you can see that for AD, it has two permission sites. The first one is we just assigned EC2 and S3 read-only access. And the second one is EC2 and S3 full access, which I assigned before. So let's log into the SSO portal to verify our experiment. For the application tab, I will introduce later. So let's go back to the directory. You will see that you can see this link here. This is the portal. So let's click it. So let's enter our username and password. The user is the SSO user, and the password is the user corresponding password. So let's say we want to use the Andrew. Username can be its email address. Okay, and click enter. And we will jump into this page. You can see we have two applications. The first one is the AWS account. Let's click it. You will see, let's click there. You see that? This is the AWS account which is let me say AD, right? And it has EC2 and S3 read-only access. So let's click this link. It will jump into the AWS account console, management console. And now we are in the AWS account, which is AD terminal. You can see here is the IAM role. And let's verify if we have EC2 read-only access. And now you can see that we have successfully read the information about the EC2. Let's say if I want to visit another service which I don't have the permission, for example ECS. Let's check it out. And you can see here it says field to list task definitions, which means we don't have the permission to do this operation. And if we click other option, you can see the error basically is the same, which means that we don't have the permission to operate the ECS. So for now, we have successfully created a new user and associated the SSO user with the AWS account and log into the console, the management console of that AWS account. So let's look at this picture. This picture, demonstrated the whole process. First, we created the AWS SSO user, and then we created the permission site and assigned the permission site to the AWS account, which are read from the AWS organizations. And the last thing, we can log in the portal using the SSO user we just created before. And this SSO user has its associated AWS account. And since we have already given the permission site to that AWS account, then we can use SSO user to access these resources. Okay, so that's the whole process. So if you think my course is helpful, please subscribe my channel and I will publish course now and then. Thank you.